Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the DT SWISS G1800 Spline gravel wheel set. Before I tell you what I think about the wheel set, let's go over the specs quickly. Okay, so the DT SWISS G1800 comes in at 1900 grams. The rims are aluminum. They are 24 millimeter inner width and 28 outer. The depth of the rims are 25 millimeter. The hub that's used on the wheel set is the DT SWISS 370. It is a 3-pole free hub system. Spokes are DT SWISS steel bladed spokes, and the wheel set takes 12 millimeter through axles, 100 at the front and 142 mil at the back. The wheels are disc brake and are center lock ready, but you can also get a kit to convert the center lock to 6-bolt. As with a lot of modern wheel sets, the wheel set comes in pre-taped and tubeless ready. Okay, so let's go over the things that I really like about the wheel set first. So I think the first thing that comes to my mind is price. So the wheel set comes in at about $500 American or 600 Canadian. Now $500 is not cheap, but when you look at the specs, you get a lot of bang for your buck. And that's why, to me, the price was really appealing. One thing that really sets that wheel set apart is the fact that it takes 12 millimeter through axle, 100 at the front and 142 at the back. Finding a wheel set with these dimensions and a pretty wide inner rim width is actually quite difficult. Usually when you go in 24 mil and up, you're looking at mountain bike specific wheels, and they use different standards for their through axle. So there's not a lot of choice when it comes to a wheel set that can take beefy tires and that will fit 100 at front and 142 at the back. So as you might have seen in other videos, I really enjoy the tubeless setup on the wheel set. It really went flawlessly. I have nothing to say. It's probably the easiest tubeless setup I've ever done on a set of wheels. Okay, so what about the cons? So what I don't like about the wheel set will be probably obvious to some of you guys is the weight. So even though the wheels are really high quality, they are quite bulky and heavy, and it does show when you're riding your bike. They come in at about 1900 for the 700C version of the wheel set. Now if you go for the 650B, you're saving I think 100 grams on the wheel set, but that's still a pretty bulky wheel set. Another bad side, and probably the only other bad side to the wheel set for me, is the free hub system. So the engagement speed is quite slow. It's not a very responsive free hub. So what I will do, I will most likely upgrade to the ratchet system. But yeah, other than the weight and the slow engagement on the free hub, I don't really have anything bad to say about the wheel set. The fact that I was able to buy the wheel set and just plug and play, literally everything fitted. I was able to put my Monster 2.2 tires on it and it fit perfectly. The tubeless setup was a breeze. They look good, and also importantly, they were available during the pandemic. Okay, so I hope this review overview was useful. Please consider subscribing. It does help the channel a lot. As always, stay safe, ride often, and I'll see you next time.